What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Undiagnosed Baddie, my daily 10-minute podcast. Y'all already know why I'm here. Good for a literally short time, not a long time. I want y'all to make sure that y'all are checking out all of my other content. Oh my goodness. You know, I do the death education. I have Convo and Co. Life Less Than Lies has been fucking halted, okay? But it is what it is. As of today, it's been halted. Who knows what this afternoon brings, and maybe another episode will come from it. But, you know, I've been doing a particular topic, and we go from there to get the show started. That has absolutely allowed me to get up, record, and just be present and this not feel like work, like a task. I've been able to maintain the fun in doing this every day, right? The task hasn't been daunting, you know. Okay, so let's talk about it. So this particular topic has been talked about over and over again. I believe I've talked about it on Convo and Co. And this lady asks something about women friendships not lasting and men's friendships don't fall apart. And the number one answer, it's one word and a period, and it's accountability. Yeah, so men don't hold each other accountable for a damn thing. When you see a lot of friendships break up, right? I can speak about myself on the last friendship that I kind of had go south. And it was to protect myself. It was to protect my reputation. And it hurt, right? You have to hold people accountable for what they do. People also have to understand that their actions cause other people to either hold them accountable or not, right? So when you have to hold someone accountable for their actions, it brings up a lot of feelings. And what are men not good at? Expressing their feelings and emotions. Thus, that's why there's no accountability in their friendships. There are so many more. For everything that I say, I hate that I even have to do this with my podcast, and I'm going to stop and just argue with y'all in my comments. Of course, it could go the other way. But we're talking about men. And the majority of men that don't take care of their kids, that still have friends, why is that? Why do we have so many men walking the earth that make babies, don't take care of their babies, and still have the love, the support, and everything from their community? They get their child one time, oh my God, the dad's pushing the stroller, you know, and all these other things, and he's been gone for the past, hasn't done a motherfucking thing in 18 months. But on the 18th month and one day when he wants to get that baby for Easter because his grandmother died, you know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, he's the greatest father. It's accountability. Men don't hold their friends accountable. Even recently, in the news in my area, there's a young lady that's missing. She's 16. She was dealing with this, she was texting this gentleman on Instagram. He said he was 25. The man's really like 37. He lied. He knew she was, at the time they started talking, 15, and it progressed, and he just wanted to keep talking to her. But what happened was, when that came out, there were grown women saying, he's been this way. I've been told y'all he was on X, Y, and Z, and nobody wanted to hear me. Nobody wanted to listen to me, because they always think that women are lying, and women are just making things up. When we say, these men are predators, nobody wants to hear us, because then that means your man's is a predator. And nobody's saying that just because your man's is a predator, that you're a predator. But it starts to get real crunchy when y'all mans keep coming out being predator. And that's because y'all are not talking. Even when, it's always coming out that men say, well, I don't know what's going on with Steve and his girl, or why they broke up. I didn't even know Steve had a girl. Why not? If that's your man, if y'all golf, if y'all hoop, if y'all go to music, whatever your niche hobby is, pickleball, go-karting, whatever, paintballing, fishing, you gonna sit here and tell me you not gonna know Steve has a new love interest? So what are y'all talking about? Y'all's relationship? Are y'all talking about y'all's relationship? Because the questions have to be asked, right? At this point, the questions have to be fucking asked. What are y'all doing? What are y'all talking about? You're not talking about the news. Y'all are not talking about books. Y'all are not talking about the economy. What we talking about? Gambling? We talking about sports? What we talking about? How the kids? Oh, they good. Okay. Do you even know what? I can't even believe your child's in 6th grade. Why aren't you showing up as the village to your mans when they have these dumbass kindergarten programs? Why are y'all not showing up to your homeboys' kids' graduations the same way that we, the women, the real village, show up for our people's kids? Do you know how many events that I've attended where fathers haven't been there because they had to work? I'm showing up for the love of my friend and their kids off the strength. That shit is important. I know what it's like to be at school or an award ceremony or a performance and not have nobody in the fucking audience. But that is because back then, shit was a little bit different. Now, because I know how I felt during those times, I have showed up to every single... I think it was one I missed, but you know who didn't miss it? 5 or 6 of my fucking people. If I was the only one to ever go to something, it was me. When I missed it, y'all, I need y'all to show the fuck up. She needs to make sure she does not miss the absence of her fucking mother being at that event. And I want to say it was just really one. No, it's 2. One I knew I was going to miss because schools don't put it out till later. Like vacation had been planned, whatever. I was out the country. The second one, I was in a coma. And Fluffy still showed up. But where are the men? There's no accountability for men to be a part of the village. None. That's why there's not so many falling outs between men, because men are not putting their foot down and saying, man, get the fuck out my face. You a weak ass. You weak as shit. You don't take care of your kids. You beat on your women. You like little girls. You like little boys. The signs were there. Women fall out because they be like, bitch, I loved you through this, and this, and you gonna do this? 8.5 times is over a man. 0.5 is over some money. Other times people just grow apart. But it's the accountability. How you gonna do me like this over a dude that ain't even gonna... He wasn't there before. He not gonna be there after. And you can't be my friend when it's over. Do you know what it's like to lose a friend because she not keeping her daughter hair done? Do you know what it's like to lose a friend because she chasing behind men and it's the principle of the matter? And I know people gonna be like, well, if you knew that and them kids needed that, I can't be the savior and end all to be all to every dummy bitch that's following behind a man. Where's the accountability? That's why friendships with women fail, in my opinion. Can women do some stupid shit? Yeah. And then you just and you just do that. But we also have to talk about what is a friend, what is an acquaintance, what is somebody that you know socially that's not even that acquaintance. Words mean things. It's levels to this relationship shit in all aspects. Women know each other. If I love you more than you love yourself, why are you... Yeah, because that's what it comes down to. I'm loving you more than you love yourself, for you to continue to put yourself through the trauma and the drama of it all. I stopped being friends with women because they were using abortion as birth control and not. You can't use abortion as birth control. You can't get 3 or 4 abortions in 1 year, stink, and say, oh, birth control is hard on my body. Bitch, is an abortion not? So now I gotta step away from you because your decision, you're lacking in the brain department.